Hello and welcome everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. My name is Rashid. Today I'm going to talk about the marketing assignment 1, which is due on 30th of this month before midnight. The reason of this video session to give you all a clear idea about your group presentation and individual summary. Structure of this session is I've split it in two parts of this session. First part will recap all the theoretical learnings which has been covered in previous sessions, in previous weeks, which will cover marketing and the marketing process, including segmentation, targeting, differentiation and positioning, marketing mix, marketing environment, and marketing information. Second part of the session will directly discuss about the group presentation and your individual summary. So first of all, what is marketing? I'm not going through all the definitions. I'm just giving you some hints and just trying to let you jot down about all the definitions you have learned. What are the similarities? What are the differences you have seen or you have researched? I just picked here and mentioned 3 definitions from American Marketing Association, Chartered Institute of Marketing, and 1 definition from Cortland and Armstrong's. Next we are going to briefly talk about marketing process, which is a major essential content of your group presentation. What is marketing process? Which is all about just creating and capturing the customer value. It has got 5 steps. The first 4 steps about creating value for customers and build customer relationships, and the final one is capture value from customers in return. When you will discuss about your product and the company in your presentation, you should talk about the relationship and sustainability, maintaining or achieving customer satisfaction, and all the steps which are directly linked to your product and with your company. First step of the marketing process is understand the marketplace and customer needs and wants, and then designing the customer value driven marketing strategy. After that, about the marketing mix, and then customer relationship management. You can pause here for a few minutes if you want, and then you can look back if you want to, and try to remember this. What are the steps and details of the marketing process? Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the marketing strategy, which has got segmentation, targeting, differentiation, and positioning. You need to discuss about your product and the company's target markets are, who they are targeting, who they are selling their products to, what market segment they are actually targeting, and how they are differentiating and positioning of the product. You can talk about the 4 different market segmentation criteria, and the process of differentiation and positioning of your product. Then about marketing mix. Here we can see about the 4 P's, which are product, price, promotion, and place, and then 3 more P's added. Those are people, process, and physical environment. Obviously, the product which you have selected to talk about in your presentation, and the company it owns by. You will have to discuss about the whole 7 P's and how they are directly related to your product or service, and make sure that is fits with your target market, and if is there any option for product development or not, and what do you think what your selected company is doing. Then about customers relationship management, which will actually go in the part of your marketing process. This how sustainable your product is, and how your company is maintaining the relationship with your customers or achieving the customer satisfaction. Then marketing environment and marketing information. You will have to discuss about the effect of marketing environment on the product, either on the product or on the company. This is obviously there's the initially when you will discuss about the marketing process, you'll have to draw the macro and micro factors, how they are affecting, or is there any effect or not on the product or or on the company. And then about the information, which will go through your marketing mix as well. That's the how your company is developing marketing information. And you can see that's the how companies obtain information from. You can discuss about it if you want, about internal data, marketing intelligence, market research. That's the how they are using those internal data, big data process, what kind of marketing research method they are using, how the data they are collecting and analyzing. Okay, as it was before that the requirement of the assignment was you will have to make a video and then upload it, but this is not happening for the unexpected situation you all know about. So what you will have to do, you'll have to make just PowerPoint presentation and send it to Lisa's email account. So what we are expecting now, as you are not actually physically doing the presentation, so you will need actually add more details in your presentation, so we'll know what you are actually wanting to talk about. Okay, so the assignment brief, there's the presentation has been changed, it has been simplified. It's not, as I mentioned just before, it's not the video upload anymore to the YouTube and sending the link. They just make a proper presentation and just send it over to Lisa's email. You can see I just took a screenshot of the alternative assessment which has been uploaded to you in your Moodle page. I'm just quickly jumping out from here and going to your Moodle page. Just making sure that you know where your alternative assessment is in your Moodle page. Okay, if you go to your BMP 4004 Contemporary Issues in Marketing homepage, you will see here alternative assessment assignment 1. I've opened that link. Sorry, I've got a sore throat, sorry. If you open that one, you will see here the submission guidance. So submit your PowerPoint via email to, this is Lisa's email account. State your cohort, group number and student numbers by 30th of March, obviously not before the midnight. And your individual summary, Here it actually hasn't changed anything because it's straightforward. You will just have to make your individual summary and submit through the Targeting, and deadline is the same. Okay, now if we go back to presentation, we know about this. We'll just firstly talk about the group presentation. Sorry, I'll have to jump out again. If you can remember, there's when Lisa gave structure of presentation, which looks like this one. What says is that what I need to do to pass BMP 4004 assignment 1. The structure of that presentation with few slides. I'm just going through one by one slide, so you'll know if you haven't got or you lost it, or whoever submitted it, and you can double check again because you have got enough time. Still you have got time, you can amend if you think you have missed something. Okay, first slide, definitely that's your cover slide. All the basic information will go here: your module number, name, group members, introduce yourself, and other information. Slide 2, where you will mention your group members contribution, which means contents of your presentation and who is responsible for which slides. Third slide will cover, and you'll have to mention about the company you have selected and the product or service you have selected from that company. For instance, if you are thinking about Coca-Cola, so there's a company's name of the company and the product. What Coca-Cola is a cherry Coke or classic one, PET bottle, Coke can. Okay, then next slide you'll have to discuss about the marketing process, where you will discuss the macro and micro factors that affect your product or service. Next slide you will discuss about the marketing process. So who is your target market? Show the segmentation, as I mentioned before. Where are you positioned in the market, or the positioning and differentiation you have to mention. Slide 6 to 12, where you will discuss about the marketing process, which will cover the marketing mix 7 P's, obviously related directly to your product or service. Say for example, if you are step by step, if you're saying all the elements of marketing mix, like product, where is your product, what kind of product it is. This is a common convenience product or luxury product, and there's a level of product, where it sits, where it fits, what's the actual product it is, then augmented product, features of your product. These are the things you'll have to mention in the product section. Then place, what are the distribution channel the company is using for selling the product. Are they selling it directly to the customers, or are there any intermediaries in between? Then price, what are the pricing strategies? If you can remember the pricing strategies we discussed in the session, major 3 pricing strategies, also other pricing strategies, and so you can mention what price strategy the strategies and company is following, and why and how. You can compare with similar product from other companies. What are the advantages, what are the disadvantages, are they doing it good, are they successful or not. Okay. Then you can talk about. And then the fourth one is we talked about the product, place, price, then promotion, how they are communicating with the customers or the consumers, um, advertisement. Are there any other successful? What they should do or what they are doing? That's enough. If you're thinking, okay. Then similarly about the people, process, and physical environment. And if you think that's the product development, is this all right, or no, it should be developed. You can recommend something or critically or, discuss these points. Next, you can discuss about the marketing process, which will include relationship and sustainability, maintaining or achieving customer satisfaction. This is about the customer relationship management. That's how company is interacting with current with potential customers or the current customers, how they're obtaining all the data or the information about the market, about the customer, and how they are analyzing it to achieve the customer relationships, like, and how they are maintaining and achieving customer satisfaction too. And final two slides will cover your conclusion and a list of references. Conclusion, you can conclude here with some recommendations if you have any, and reference list will cover here all the list of your references that you have used as evidence in your research. Definitely, if you have got anything in previous slides, you will have to mention in text citation, which means if any definition, any data you have found from any website, any book, any journal articles, any newspaper articles, where any YouTube video, wherever you have found, okay, you have to evidence, you have to show that these are the evidence you have found, and that will match in your reference list. And another important thing is you will have to follow University of Bolton's harbor referencing guideline. Okay, you can find a few important links on Moodle again. If you go to week assignment workshop 23rd of March 2020, if you click here, LEAP assignment support, that will take you to the LEAP Online University of Bolton's web page. Here you will see there's the guidelines of report or essay writing. You will find the differences between writing, essay, and report. You can see there's the how to reference here. See referencing in useful under the useful links. Okay, critical thinking, academic writing, essay writing. More you can find if you go to LEAP Online Home and on My Academic Development. If you click here, you'll see so writing techniques, academic writing, critical thinking, plagiarism, what is plagiarism, how to reference your academic work. Okay, if you go back, you'll also see here which is presentation, world presentations guideline. As there is a video demonstration. There's a, it explains us how to make your PowerPoint slides and what are the important things you should mention and what you shouldn't do while you're presenting or making your presentation. Okay, so these are the guidelines you should follow. We are not talking about those things here now, but definitely if you got any question and if you struggle to find things, let us know. If you click on the assignment 1 individual summary section, sorry, see here, which is as an individual, you are required to provide an additional individual summary document, evidence your knowledge and understanding. That's learning outcome 1 and 2, which is maximum word count of 1000 words. Okay, if you can remember, there was an example of individual summary as well as a video of YouTube video link of presentation. Both are on Moodle again on the employability week. If you go to employability week on 2nd of March 2020, you will see assignment 1 individual summary example and assignment 1 group presentation example. If you click on assignment 1 group presentation example, that will take to the YouTube, the video link which was primer 1 Python 1, where you can also see this how the presentation how they have presented last year, and that was a good piece of work. And if you go to assignment 1 individual summary example, which I have opened before, this is again a structure of the individual summary, which if you will follow the structure and the writing style. Okay, if we go step by step, first of all, if you just read all the comments what Lisa made here, let's make sure create headings and subheadings for your summary, and she obviously promised that she will show you how to create an electronic contents page, which I'm going to show you now actually. Okay, if you open a new blank Word document, here I will create a sample Word document here with say 10 paragraphs in my individual summary. So if you knew from before, there's a how to make example paragraphs. Make equal, then type R A N D, first bracket, then how many paragraphs, sample paragraphs, example paragraphs you want, say for example 10, then close with the first bracket again, and then press enter. Okay, can you see a document has been created with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paragraphs. Okay, now in a essay or report there should be 3 different things, which is 3 part actually. One is front or cover page, then the main body, then a list of references. Okay, so this is in the main body, and all the paragraphs should be in the normal mode. Okay, but we need to modify them, because if you go through the module pack and if you go through the writing requirements, they will have to be matched with your writing style of your essay. So right click on normal, click on modify, change the font style here to Arial, font size 12, font of color automatic, not any other color, automatic, and word on justified. Okay, we need to change the line spacing. For that reason, we will have to go here on the format, then click on this arrow, go to paragraph, and then on the line spacing, do it either 1.5 or double space. Okay, I'm selecting here double. Okay, you can do an indentation for your paragraph, put it like 0.5 centimeter. Okay, it's not 0.5. So all are done so far. Press OK. Okay, can you see how it's changed? Okay, all the paragraphs are justified. Line spacing are 1.5. I'll just zoom it. So yeah, it's clearer now. It's a bit better. Okay, now we'll have to make table of content which will show our heading and subheadings. Now if we go back to the example 1, here we can see there's the table of contents. The first one is introduction, then group presentation and primer. Under this heading there is a subheading which is team members. Next one is a main heading which says summary of findings, and under this heading there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subheadings. Okay, I'll show you now how we'll make table of contents and heading subheadings. Okay, first, okay, if we go to references, in the very left corner we'll see a table of contents. Press on that, click on the arrow button. You'll see all the built-in template of the table of contents. I'm going to select the first one. Okay, I'll change the name of the table of contents. Okay, now I'll make the heading of this paragraph, which will be introduction. Okay, then second paragraph is group presentation on primer. I'll just say group presentation. under this heading, this is team members. This will be team members. Okay, now this is the main heading. What I will need to do, go to home, select this one as heading 1, and for the number of this heading, 1.0. Then second one is the main heading again, so select heading 1, give the number is 2.0. Now under this main heading, team members is a subheading, so this will be heading 2 and the number is 2.1. Okay, now you can see the headings and subheading have got different font and different color. So if we want to change, then what we'll have to do, right click on heading 1, then modify, change the color automatic, change the font to Arial, change the font size to, if you want to keep heading is slightly bigger than the main paragraphs, and go for number 14. Okay, and alright, so you can see the change now. Introduction, group presentation. In the same way, heading 2, right click, modify, change the color to automatic, change the font to Arial, change the font size to 14. Okay, so you can see now all the heading subheadings are created and they have been modified. Now every time you change all the headings, subheadings, or you can do it at the end also, you'll have to update your table of contents. So when you will click on the table of contents, you'll see here it says update table. Click on that one and it's updated. You can see introduction, group presentation, they are the main headings. Under the main heading, the subheading is team leaders 2.1. Okay. If you want to add again some more here, see this paragraph which will be named as summary of findings. Number 3, main heading, summary of findings. See 3.0 summary of findings, which will be heading 1. Then under this heading, this subheadings are marketing process, marketing mix, limitations. So, okay, check, this will be heading to 3.1 and this will be marketing process 3.2 2, 3.3 limitations. Okay, now go back to table of contents, update, click on update table, a data box will come, select update entire table, then OK. Now you can see introduction, which is a main heading, number 2 group presentation, main heading. Under this main heading, the subheading is team leaders. Then section number 3, summary of findings. Under this heading, subheadings are marketing process, marketing mix, limitations, and so on. So as many as you will add, and then come here, select table of contents, then go to update table, update entire table, and OK, and it will be updated automatically. Okay, so if you practice it on your own, and you'll be able to do it yourself. Okay, let's go back to the example again. So we know now how to create the table of contents, headings and subheadings, how to modify them. Now about in your main body, what are the required for your assignment? First of all, you'll have to think about referencing. Definitely it's Harvard style of University of Bolton. You'll have to mention in-text citation within your text, where you have to show the evidence of your academic writing, where you have got these from. You have to mention the source. Okay, you can see here, sometimes if it's in the beginning of the sentence, you'll have to say surname and the year of publication, end of the sentence, and in the bracket surname, year of publications. Okay, similar here again. Okay, if you read the comment, what it says: referencing your work using our referencing system. Support your work with research. This must display as such. You must also make sure your in-text citation correspond with your response list, reference list. Sorry. So in the in-text citations will also, at the end of your individual summary, there will be reference list. So that will match with your in-text citation. So what you have mentioned there in the reference list, that will be there in details. Okay. Now if you'll go to the next page, you'll see how it's critically written, and it shows all the evidences, and it shows us how they have researched, they found more some information by doing some more research. Okay, and their writing style, and see also this blue comment boxes, where examiner will make some comments about, like, excellent, here is excellent, exceptional, good. Okay, so these type of, like, excellent, exceptional means you are getting more than 70% mark. Okay, so just quickly going through again, this is how to make your table of contents. We have shown. The good thing is this is a video clip, so you can pause, you can rewind, you can fast forward, so you can see it again and again. Okay, and what are the essential contents you'll have to cover? Obviously, this is about marketing process and the marketing mix. Then don't forget to write in 6 critical points, which are limitations, complex marketing, challenges, benefits, opportunities, impacts. I think Lisa mentioned in week fourth or fifth week. So definitely when you are writing something or you're presenting something, you are critically evaluating it or critically thinking about your work. Same again with your presentation. As you are not physically presenting now, so we are expecting you should write a bit more detail. It's not like whole literature, but mention those things what you want to what will make us know that yeah, these are the things you wanted to say, you wanted to mention, you wanted to discuss. So therefore we are hoping it won't be 15, it will be a bit more, like maybe a few more slides will be added on. Okay, hopefully these all I have covered, I think. Yeah, yes, as I remember, your presentation and your individual summary. So if you've got still got any more questions, you can email also. You can ask your questions or any comments on the Moodle page Q&A area, which will help others too if they have got also any questions in their mind. Okay, I'm going to the Moodle page again. If you go up, you will see assignment support, BMP assignment 1, Q&A. Okay, where you can raise your questions, you can ask any questions here. Alright, thank you very much and good luck.